Hello, let's talk about the cooking oil today. All cooking oils are not created equal. This is Dr.G.B.Sattur. You're on Lifestyle with Dr. Sattur. Each good cooking oil has three components: a saturated fat, polyunsaturated fat called PUFA, monounsaturated fats called MUFA. Each good oil has a good proportion or a ratio of PUFA and MUFA. PUFA again has omega 6 and omega 3 fatty acids. Again, that ratio is equally important. Now, with these ratios in the background, they have excellent antioxidant activity. They protect the cell from toxic effect of toxic substances, and they also maintain heart rate rhythm, reduce heart disease by reducing the cholesterol levels. And it is always a preference has to be for a cold pressed oil, Ganada Enne, which is available almost in every town in India. It's better because cold pressed oil retains the goodies, the antioxidants, the polyphenols, anti-cancer properties, and certain vitamins. While in a refined oil, it undergoes chemical processing and goodies can be washed out. But recently, Government of India has also put in lots of restrictions to manufacture a near good refined oil. Once we talk of oil, the 5 oils preferred by Lipid Association of India, LAI, which is the first lipid body, which is a brainchild of Dr. Raman Puri, the interventional cardiologist in Delhi, and has now grown into giving guidelines for the Indians for cholesterol control, heart attack, and the stroke control. According to LAI, the best 5 oils are the mustard oil, canola oil, olive oil, rice bran oil, and groundnut oil. Of course, one can think of coconut oil, which can be used sparingly. Mustard oil has 70% of monounsaturated fats, MUFA, excellent oil, can be used for deep frying, which is very common in India, used extensively in the north. Canola oil is equally good, has lots of monounsaturated fatty acids. Then comes the olive oil, which is a premium oil. It's very costly. Extra virgin olive oil is a cold pressed oil, can't be used for frying. It is used mainly for sprinkling on the salad, for example. But refined olive oil can be used for frying as well, but not for deep frying. And olive oil is very rich in monounsaturated fats. It's of course the most famous oil all over the world. Groundnut oil is also very favorite oil in the south, while mustard oil is very commonly used in the northern part of India. Groundnut oil also has very good amount of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat ratio, PUFA and MUFA ratio. But sometimes a cold pressed groundnut oil can cause allergy. So one has to be very cautious while using the groundnut oil. Rice bran oil is another good oil that can be used for frying, which is again I said is common in India to fry many things. And it also has got a compound that reduces the absorption of cholesterol from the intestine. So rice bran oil is an excellent oil. Coming to coconut oil, lot of controversies, but coconut oil used sparingly is good. Although it has a lot of saturated fat, that saturated fat is called as medium chain triglyceride, MCT, which is not bad, although it is saturated fat. It is directly absorbed from the intestine into the blood and is not stored in the body. That's why coconut oil prefer a cold pressed coconut oil and not a refined oil. What about the ghee? Yes, has been used for thousands of years in India in Ayurveda. 1 teaspoon of ghee can be allowed every day. You are allowed around 3 to 4 teaspoons, around 15 to 20 ml of oil per person per day. But make certain that you don't reuse the oil. We in India reuse and reuse the oil, which produces trans fats, a very bad fat that is a highway by increasing LDL cholesterol to heart attack and a stroke. So whenever you go to the market while buying for the oil, look for the trans fat content on the label. It should be zero. Not only we reuse the oil in India, we add fresh oil to the reused oil so that even that oil becomes useless. So every time use fresh oil. And combination of oils is now a new fashion. For example, groundnut or a sesame oil with raspberry oil or mustard oil. Combination oils are very useful. In any kitchen, use 2 to 3 oils at a time. For example, in our kitchen, we use groundnut oil for vegetables and bhaji, and for other preparations, we use a rice bran oil and we use olive oil for sprinkling on the salad. 3 oils are used every day so that you get good amount of mufa and pufa each time. But unfortunately, many Indians kill the vegetables by overcooking. So don't overcook, maintain the goodness of each food item. Lipid Association of India LAI recommends every individual to undergo lipid profile testing around 18 to 20 years of age and keep the LDL cholesterol according to the targets that have been established. Those with diabetes and heart disease should consult their own doctor regarding which oil is preferred, how frequently they should take. Thank you.